Nagbabala ang Department of Health na posibleng magka-dengue outbreak sa gitna ng pagtaas ng kaso nito.
The Department of Health or DOH reported the Philippines recorded nearly 28,000 dengue cases in the first month of the year.
Nasa unang 5 buwan pa lang ng 2025 pero lumobo na sa mahigit 100,000 ang naitatalang kaso ng dengue sa bansa.
In every corner of the Philippines, people are fighting the same invisible enemy, dengue. This video brings together the voices of mothers, students, teachers, health workers, and barangay officials. Through their words, we learn how communities stand together to fight dengue. To fight dengue, we must first understand it. Listen to how people across the country describe what dengue means to them.
Ang dengue ay isang uri ng virus na nanggaling sa insektong lamok na nagdadala ng masasamang virus sa ating katawan.
Dengue is a disease that comes from mosquito bites, and the results from my experience is through rashes in between the fingers, and there will be red veins or blood explode or veins exploded, and it can be visibly seen, and it causes fever, high fever, and low immunity system.
I understand that dengue is a disease that is passed on by mosquitoes. It affects the person's system. I'm not sure how necessarily, but what I know is their platelets drop. That's something to do with their blood, and that can be very dangerous. I have had dengue for 3 times now, and it's been a very terrible experience, and I would not recommend.
Okay, so dengue is definitely a viral infection that is life-threatening caused by the dengue virus or DNV. Its vector is the Aedes mosquito, Aedes type. Marami siyang iba't ibang type ng Aedes. But in particular, ang nagkikarry or ang nakakahawa sa mga tao ay yung female type ng mosquito kasi need nila ng blood for their eggs, no, to develop. So sila usually nangangagat ng mga tao to help with the reproductive cycle nila in order to be able to lay their eggs. They like still water, clean actually. It's not really the mga burak type, although may mga ibang variants na gusto nila yung mga medyo kaya nila sa dirty water. But in general, it's the clean type of water, stagnant water, that they breathe in. No?
Number 1.
Dengue is
lamok.
Gikan mo na sa
Dengue sa sakit.
Sakit mo na sa gikan sa lamok. Lipaak sa imuha. Makapaak tong isa ka lamok mo transfer to sa isa ka tao nga mapaakan. Maka-dengue po to siya tungod kay isa raman ang ato nga lamok is nagdala maguto siya dengue nga kuan na sakit.
From mothers to doctors to barangay workers, everyone recognizes the same truth. Dengue is serious, but it can be prevented.
Sa amin, dito sa bahay, ginagamit namin yung insect repellent, tsaka gumagamit din kami ng mosquito net at saka meron din kaming door net para hindi kami papasukan ng mga lamok at hindi kami makagat. Sa amin dito, ang aming paligid ay palaging malinis at aming tinatago yung mga nilalagyan ng tubig na dapat hindi mapasukan ng mga lamok para iwas mangingitlog ang mga lamok sa mga tubigan.
As I said before about trashes, because the only problem is the trashes. We always throw it outside, but even then inside we are clean, but outside there's many trash cans, and especially in dogs, they always take out the trash cans and then eat whatever they want, and that's what causes the dengue.
Now that I have my own space, I constantly check if there are stagnant waters, around the house, in the CR or in the kitchen or in the terrace, just to see if there are stagnant water, because that can house possible mosquitoes and that can cause dengue.
When I was young, we wear this mosquitero, a mosquitoes net, no, covering our beds, and eventually all our rooms now, our windows and doors are now hold screens to prevent mosquitoes from getting inside the house. We also have a lot of mosquito repellents of lotion by the doorstep so that we could use it when we go out.
They're conducting misting. The council sponsor the misting. And some other barangay officials, barangay tanod and health worker simultaneously cleaning the surrounding, checking the possibilities of the cause of dengue, like empty wheels, yung alulod, yung mga flower base. And then yung mga kalat, yung mga nakakalat tsaka sa estero.
Yeah.
Actually, the misting is sometimes 3 times a year. But we are conducting a cleanup drive every week.
Of course, paglinis sa paligid, yung mga pag-alis ng mga stagnant water, and of course, paglilinis din ng CR.
Every household plays a part. Clean surroundings, covered containers, and cooperation can stop dengue before it even starts.
Kami yung nagtitrace as the health office. So, pagka nakikita namin na may tendency for outbreak in one area, imomobilize usually kasama ng barangay officials, kasama ng lahat ng mga households, magbabahay-bahay, informing them na ito po marami mong cases sa particular na purok na to. Sometimes may online din na updates dun sa page namin. But dun sa community ko in particular, wala kasing signal sa mga far-flung barangay. So it's really word of mouth and bahay-bahay.
Through purok meeting or convocation, during convocation, usa mga ikumutindog sa kuwan kay mga tago-report kay matag ka ng leader or nagdala sa grupo sa isip BSW. House to house po mi anak. Wala mi Facebook to muna. Wala mi gamit anang mag-Facebook ni balay-balay nga anang
mas maayo balay-balay.
Mag-meeting ta na iko ana nila kanang media. Wala din may nagagamit na ginahouse to house na mga membro, mga taga-hapon, may buhaton.
So in our barangay, there are constant announcements, like in speakers all over. They also post in Facebook, their Facebook account, and they also announce that they would have barangay hall meetings that will discuss concerns, and one of those concerns would be dengue cases.
So here in our barangay, we have barangay health workers who would go around and bring flyers and leave brochures, in every home. So I think we should still stick with the traditional method of bringing paper flyers and brochures because not everyone is on the internet.
Feeling ko yung pag-post ng mga infographics or Facebook videos kasi mas madalas na sa Facebook ang mga tao ngayon.
Whether online or face-to-face, information must be clear, consistent, and easy to understand.
So most of the barangays there, they don't have a closed water system. Nag-rely on wells, on stock water, on rainwater. Doon nagbe-breed si dengue. If meron mang, I think, one sustainable and mas long-term na intervention, it's to put up water systems, closed water systems. Education, since nakita ko naman effective naman yung schools.
The barangay, the town, needs more budget so that they get as much materials, they could produce more materials and conduct more regular activities around the barangay.
Actually, pinaka challenges sa amin, actually, is not the budget kasi kung budget lang naman, may city government naman Mas mahirap pa nga po yung mga taong hindi kayang sumunod. Minsan nga, alam na nila pero walang bahala lang nila.
Scheduling po. Kay unay maatol man po nga magkuan sila na purok meeting ang isa ka purok. Sumita jud ang tanan maka-join so mo kuan.
Dengue prevention is not just about information. It also requires consistency, resources, and active participation.
Me and my classmates or other students, we do public service for the barangay to clean the trashes. That's a good thing because it also learns for children to always be hygienic. It will also be good if it's their adult volunteers or youth
Volunteerism.
Volunteerism, that's right. And also youth membership, something like that.
If one person or one household would be responsible enough to clean their house and the front of their house, and many people would also do that personally, then it would really be a collective effort in a way at the end.
Work closely with your other government agencies. Closed water system yung gusto natin. And then, we can also work closely with the DOST, the Department of Science and Technology, kasi meron sila nung cheaper ways to kill the mosquitoes. Nakapag-develop na yung prior ng parang dengue mosquito OL trap.
Magtulungan sa pagdinis ng paligid upang hindi matirhan ng mga lamok yung mga lugar na kung saan marurumi at dapat palaging malinis ang ating paligid.
Siyempre dapat malaman mo na kung ano po yung dengue, di ba? Kasi hindi mo, parang problem po yun, di ba? Hindi mo masasolve yung problem pag first go with the problem. Tapos ano po ba yung mga safety precaution para maiwasan po yung dengue? Dapat gawin kung dapat na bang pumunta ng ospital. Tapos, magkaroon ng healthy lifestyle. Ganun.
Across the Philippines, these voices remind us that dengue can be beaten. Awareness, cleanliness, and cooperation are our strongest defense.